If I were just starting as the first time leader, like many of you are, I would stop and think about the following 5 points before I did make a decision whether I want to or I don't want to lead the team. With the experience and the knowledge I have today, these are things I would advise my younger self to think about. Hi, my young friend. As you know, these free online coaching videos for you, young leader in the corporate company, are coming out every Tuesday. So please do not hesitate, join our community, hit that little bell and subscribe to the YouTube. And also, if you're not aware, there is a website and there are regular Saturday blogs that I sent out with the stories from my office with my team. So join us on that platform as well. So let's talk about those 5 things I would advise my younger self to stop and think about before making a decision whether I really wanted to become a leader. My number 1 advice to myself and to you, young leader, would be stop for a second and think, do you really want to become a leader of the team? Now, you might think I'm a little bit cuckoo, and of course, if somebody is offering you to lead the team and give you a better pay rise and give you a better title, of course you're gonna go for it, right? But it's not so obvious. It's not as obvious as you think. Now, in our corporate companies, what happens very often is that just because you're performing really well in your field on your own and you're delivering great results, our companies often think you're going to be a great leader as well. Now, that is not the case whatsoever. So that's why my advice to you is, and it would be to my younger self as well, Michaela, just because you're doing great as an individual in this team, does it really mean that you want to lead the team, that you are capable of leading the team, that you are ready to learn new skills and become the leader of the team? Now, my answer would be yes, I really do enjoy leading the team, but it does not need to be your case. So think about it for a second. Do you want to lead the team, or do you want to stay in your field, and do you just want to get better at what you do so that you can bring more value as an individual to the company and to yourself? Now, there is nothing wrong with refusing becoming a leader, or maybe you just don't feel like you're ready just right now. So you say, thank you so much, really appreciate the offer, but for now I will just focus on my own stuff. Can we revisit the offer next year? So the first advice to all of you out there that are having a chance to becoming the leaders and are thinking about becoming the leaders, ask yourself, do I really want it? Second thing I would say to my younger self, Michaela, girl, please be patient. Okay, and this goes for all of us and all young people, any time, any era, any decade, does not really matter. I do coach a lot of young upcoming leaders, and I see this over and over and over, and I was exactly the same 20 years ago. We all want to make a difference immediately, right? We want to be the best, we want to make an impact, we think we can make a change within a year. No, it does not work like that. Please be patient. First of all, when you become a leader, you have to really acquire and learn a whole lot of new skills which you haven't used so far. So it will take some time. And then after that, it takes time to build the trust with a team, to build a relationship, and then the change can start happening slowly. So please do not rush it, because if you do rush it, if you are impatient, and if you are putting all these expectations on yourself, you are not doing anything good. The only thing you're doing is you're stressing yourself out. And if you do not make the impact that you think you can at the beginning, then you get disappointed, you don't want to do it anymore, you are demotivated. So again, it's not really helping you. So if you do decide to go and take the team over and start leading the team, please be patient, be good to yourself, don't stress yourself out, and take it step by step. Thing number 3, and that's why I'm doing these videos as well, is please get a coach. Really, get a coach or get a mentor, somebody from your company, either your boss or somebody who is around you in the company that can help you. Or if you can't afford a coach, or if you don't have the mentor around you, everything is online these days, right? You are an online generation. We did not have that advantage 20 years ago when I started. So be smart about this. Go and find people that can help you, that can advise you, that can ask you the right questions. You know, do not go and try to do things by yourself. You don't need to, because again, you are putting expectations on yourself. And of course, if you are the first time leader, you have no chance of knowing a lot of stuff. That is just natural. That is just normal. So find a coach or go online, watch the leadership videos, just like this one. Become part of the communities that are talking about the leadership, but do not try to reinvent the wheel. Learn what you can from other people. Point number 4, and this is actually a request from me, from my position today as a coach and as a mentor to a lot of young leaders. And that is a request to you, young leader. If you do find a coach, if you do find a mentor, please make sure that you follow through on what you're talking about during your sessions. Because if you just go there, have a chat, have a great discussion, but you do not follow through, you are wasting everybody's time. And trust me, time really is a very, very expensive commodity these days, yours and the coaches. So make sure that when you do decide during your sessions with your coach, with your mentor, that you're going to go and implement some hard decisions, that you're going to make some changes that are going to be painful, and maybe you will not be liked for a while. If you do agree on that, please follow through, because these changes and these implementations might be painful in a short period of time, but you are not leading team for a short period of time. You are looking to your long-term future. So if you do decide to make harsh or hard decisions together with your coach and mentor, please follow through. Do not come back to your coaching sessions over and over and over talking about the same stuff. And point number 5, find your own community. It's great to have a coach, and it's great to have a mentor, and it's great to watch all the YouTube videos in the world. But it's also great to have your own community. Being a part of a community of like-minded people is extremely important, especially when you're starting and when you're trying to find the right mindset, when you're trying to follow through on things, when you know that you have got some hard decisions in front of you and you would need support from like-minded people, as I said. So please make sure that you do not create a community of people that will be negative, that will be bitching, that will be always ridiculing everything that you're trying to do, that will be always nagging about things, you know, about the company, about the teams. It's just, again, you are wasting your time and you're not doing yourself any favor. So right from the beginning, find community that will support you. And again, if you do not have those people around you in your real life, go online, become part of the communities like ours, where you support each other, when you think in the same way, when you can share experiences and cross-share advices. But it's very important that you have people around you that think in the same way and support you. So these are 5 points I would definitely advise my younger self to think about before becoming a young leader. And when you listen to all these points, you realize what I'm telling you here, my young friend, is basically do not try and go to do things by yourself, because you don't have to. Right from the beginning, find people that can support you. It is so important. You are definitely not the first leader, and you are definitely not the last leader. So when you do find people that can support you and you do develop yourself, eventually you will be the person helping the younger leaders when you get a little bit older. And that is what it's all about, right? Helping each other and passing the knowledge and experience to our younger colleagues, to the younger generations. Once again, it was a pleasure being with you here again today. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the website and become part of the community in there as well. Welcome to Empowered by Michaela Smith if this is your first time, and I will see you next Tuesday.